Hello, welcome to Viking Hunting and Canning. Today I am not doing some canning, but I think you'll enjoy it anyway. Please hit the subscribe, hit the like, and hit the notification button. It'll help us out tremendously. Today I've got some stuff out of our garden. Some tomatoes, or nice zucchini here. So what I'm going to do, this is sweet Italian sausage. I'm going to cut this up in chunks. What we're going to make is zucchini boats. Now you can make this with hamburger, maybe different kinds of sausages, whatever you really like, turkey. But I'm going to just cut these up a little so they fit in our zucchinis. I hope you enjoyed the animals we put on earlier. We're getting quite the little herd of deer back there. And the little raccoon, he didn't have his partner today. Actually, I think this might just be easier to squeeze it out of its casing. But we had these a few weeks ago with hamburger, and we really enjoyed them, and I thought, boy, this would be good with sausage, so we're trying it with sausage today. Okay, now that I have all the sausage ready, we're going to take it over to the stove and start this frying. Now I have my cast iron skillet already heating. Not sure. Yeah, it's getting there. Okay, our skillet is about hot, so we're going to just start dropping this sausage in. Now this is more than I will need for my little zucchinis, I believe. But as Mr. Viking loves his sausage, I'm sure he will eat this up later in some tortilla shells or something like that as leftovers. So what we're going to do is we're going to fry this up part way while I start our vegetables over here. So first we will start with a knife. Oh, that won't do. I found one. Silly me. And we will get a small spoon too before we do this. Okay. Now what we're going to do with the zucchini, and you want these to be a nice size, but not super big. Because what we're going to do is we're going to take them and we're going to cut them down the middle. We're going to cut just a tiny bit off this end. Mr. Thor is waiting. You don't need it. And then what we'll do with these, and you want to save all this zucchini that we're going to do this with, but we're going to take all this zucchini out of the center and turn them into little boats. Now, you can make the inside of this as thin as you want. You just want to make sure you still have a boat. And it's firm enough to hold whatever you're cooking in it. Now, if I was using Hamburg, I would probably spice this up a bit. You can use whatever spices you want. You can make this a pizza boat. And add pepperoni to it. But what we're going to do is we will save all of this zucchini we just took out. I am not the best at cutting big items. Now you could do this depending on how much everybody eats, or how many people you're making it for. You could do just one and split it. We love the zucchini, so we'll eat what we can now and have some later. Okay, while I was paused there for a second, I went ahead and finished the zucchini boats. I transferred them over to a baking pan that has been greased, and they'll just wait for everything else to finish. Now I'm just cutting this a little smaller
What do you think?
because it won't take very long to cook, but we don't want it too big to fit back in our boat. And I also have here some onions and sweet peppers that I had in the freezer. That's how I keep a lot of our onions and peppers. It's just frozen for later use. So we'll pop these in here. Right in with our sausage. I like making these, actually. They taste delicious. Now, we're just going to let this go ahead and cook for another 5-10 minutes. Doesn't have to be very long. I just want to get all these onions and peppers kind of thawed out. Get our zucchini started cooking. And it smells delicious. Too bad we can't have smell-o-vision. I would like smell-o-vision. Okay, now, the only thing we have to add to this is a little bit of tomato. Now, luckily, Mr. Viking is pretty good at growing the tomatoes, so we have some fresh tomatoes this time to put in it. We can use canned ones, or if you've home canned your own, that's a great way to use it. So we're going to add a few tomatoes to this. And again, we're just going to make them just about bite size. And I'm using our little ones here because they are going to be delicious. Again, I love tomatoes. Now these are the first that we've gotten off our plants. They are starting to get a little bigger on the plant now. So we will be getting some nice sandwich ones pretty soon. That'll be good. Our tomatoes this year started ripening while they were really small because we've had a lot of heavy rainstorms, but then we go 4 or 5 days with nothing at all and super hot weather, which I know everybody's had around the country. So they didn't quite grow at the beginning as well as they could have. I'm going to put one more here. Mr. Thor is sitting here waiting for his bite. But you have to wait till I'm done. So we'll just add these tomatoes. Oops. We'll add these tomatoes to the mix. And we are just going to stir this up. Give this just a couple more minutes to kind of get rid of some of these juices. The zucchini makes a lot of water. Zucchini always does. So we'll just try and cook out a little of this water from the zucchini. And then we're right on to stuffing our boats. Okay, we gotta sneak over here and give Mama a bite. Mama likes zucchini. Hope they don't learn to pick at themselves. Or we'll have no garden. That good, Mama? What?
Alright, welcome back to Viking Hunting and Canning. As my wife, Miss Viking, was saying, we're going to scoop these here vegetables and this here meat into these. But before I did, as you can tell, my hands are beet red. That's because I washed my hands in straight hot water. An anti-bacterial soup. Now, because there is a lot of juices in here, I'm using this here spatula thingy.
It's a spaghetti scoop.
Okay, well that thing. Because it will drain off a lot more. And it'll make it a little bit easier for spreading it out.
Wow. Well, you're clean.
It's getting a little colorful there. And I'm not afraid of getting burned. And once I get it all on here, then I will use an actual tablespoon to straighten it all out and put more on it.
Yeah. What does this do about?
Get a little bit more color up in there.
I'll do anything to get a fish in the boat.
Bring both arms out, put them down, so you get back up.
I don't know about y'all, but I like a lot of meat in mine.
Don't let us all make it on it.
We'll straighten those out here in a minute. Use this here spoon just to spread it out, make sure it gets all in there nice and good to where it looks a little bit more presentable. I like to fill it all the way up to the end over there.
You did not. Are you planning to up the Easter bunny sauce?
Then we'll take some of this here Mexican style 4-cheese blend shredded cheese.
And you can use your favorite cheese. Any cheese you like.
My favorite cheese is all cheese. Except for head cheese, Limburger cheese, and from under cheese, and, you know, cheesy people. I know that was cheesy, right?
Oh, that off.
I was talking to our people out there.
I know you were. And they're gonna agree with me.
See that? I get it even from at home. That's okay. I still love her. Even though she tells me every night how much she hates me. See, she ain't denying that one now, is she?
Nah,
She wasn't denying that one, was she?
I'm shaking my head no.
You know, no means yes and yes means yes, right?
That's just silly.
Wait.
Since when?
Since always.
She says I'm stupid. She says I bumped my head one too many times.
Oh, that you might have done, yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past me doing that. Yeah. My head hasn't been bumped, then there's something wrong with it. Next to going bald. That's marriage life.
I make you rip out your hair?
No, just makes me lose it. See, it's like Alice Cooper said, man makes your head gray, he's your life's mistake, when all you're really looking for is an even break. Alright, now, since this here part is done, the oven's already preheated. It's already set at 350 degrees. I don't know how long she's been having it going on, you know, preheating.